Hello my friends, you're welcome to simplify this math problem, which is square root of 36 over 6 minus square root of 35. In the first step, this is equals to square root of 36 over 6 minus square root of 35. In here we rationalize this fraction, and for rationalize this, we multiply numerator and denominator by this conjugate pair. So in here we have 6 minus square root of 35, and this conjugate pair is 6 plus square root of 35. So we multiply numerator and denominator by 6 plus square root of 35. So here we have 6 minus square root of 35 and multiply by 6 plus square root of 35. And it will be in here we have 36 times 6 plus square root of 35, and for denominator, in here it is in the form of a minus b times a plus b, right? This is equals to a square minus b square. So in here we can write this as 6 square is 36 minus the square root of 35 square, it will be 35, and it will be the square root of 36 minus 35 is 1, so in here we have 36 times 6 plus the square root of 35. So as you know, if we have a square root of a times b, we can write this as a square root of a times a square root of b. So in here we can write this as a square root of 36 times a square root of 6 plus a square root of 35, and it will be the square root of 36 is 6 times the square root of 6 plus the square root of 35. So in next step it will be 6 times the square root of, in here we multiply and divide this by 2, so it will be 6 plus the square root of 35, and we multiply this by 2 and divide by 2, and it will be 6 times the square root of 6 times 12, 6 times 2 it will be 12, and plus 2 times the square root of 35 and over 2. So in next step we write 6 times the square root of, in here we can write 12 as 7 plus 5, and plus in here we have 2 times the square root of 35, and we can write 35 as 7 times 5, right? And over 2. And in next step it will be 6 times the square root of, in here we can write 7 as the square root of 7 to power of 2, and plus in here we can write 5 as the square root of 5 to power of 2, and in here we can write this as 2 times the square root of 7 times the square root of 5, right? And over 2. So it will be 6 times the square root of, in here this is in the form of a square plus b square and plus 2ab, right? And it will be a plus b to power of 2. So in here a is square root of 7, right? A is square root of 7 and b is square root of 5, right? So we can write this from this formula as square root of 7 plus square root of 5 to power of 2 and over 2. So this is equals to 6 times, in here we separate this fraction and we can write square root of 7 plus square root of 5 to power of 2 and over square root of 2, right? So in here it will be 6 times, these 2 will cancel this square root, and it will be absolute value of square root of 7 plus square root of 5, right? And over square root of 2. So the square root of 7 plus the square root of 5 is positive, so we can write 6 times the square root of 7 plus the square root of 5 and over 2 over the square root of 2. And here we rationalize this fraction, so we multiply numerator and denominator by the square root of 2. So we multiply numerator and denominator by the square root of 2, and it will be 6 times, in here square root of 2 times the square root of 2, it will be 2, and the square root of 7 times the square root of 2, it will be a square root of 14, and plus the square root of 5 times the square root of 2, it will be the square root of 10, and it will be, in here this 2 will cancel this 6 by 3, so it will be 3 times the square root of 14 plus the square root of 10, and this is our final answer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.